take on the Botkins Trojans. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Benster Bank, the Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, and NKTelco, all bringing you tonight's varsity volleyball game. Shelby County Athletic League action from Botkins as the Trojans tangle up with down-the-road rival, the Anna Rockets. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me tonight, Jeremy Kleiman. Should be an interesting Shelby County Athletic League game. And when you take a look at these two teams from a building standpoint, this is a key contest for both these schools.
Well, like you said, Dave, they're both coming into the night here. Anna is 2-3 in the SAL. Botkins is 1-4, but both of them have games coming up here that are going to get real tough. We'll talk later on in the night here about the upcoming schedule, but both of them are about to head to the big boys of Laramie, Russia, and Jackson Center. And, you know, Anna's going to go play New Bremen too. So this is a game that's a building block for both of them for sure.
Botkins, they stand 5-7 overall, 1-4 in Shelby County Athletic League play. The Anna Rockets under head coach Kelly Zumberger.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
We're just moments away, the introduction of our starting lineups here tonight and our rosters for these two schools. All brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Botkins Trojans under the direction of first-year coach Logan Watercutter. And they'll introduce the Anna Rockets. They introduce the entire squad. Leah Meyer, number 4, Morgan Shepard, number 5, Ava Reed, number 11, a freshman, Ashley Garrett, 14, Callie Worthington, and number 15, Madison Kipp. Starters for the Rockets: Abby George, Liz Stoddard, Cynthia Davidson, Brenna Cobb, number 8, Madison Mumaw, number 9, Izzy Jenkins, and number 12, McKenna Pettis. It's the starting lineup, all brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Now for the home team, the Botkins Trojans.
Number 12, Kylie Mack. Number 5, Emerson Walters.
Kylie Mack, Emerson Walters, Allie Gershner, number 9, Brennan Paul, number 6, Ashlyn Gruy. Starting lineup: number 1, Trace Hendrickson, number 8, Lee Steinke, number 17, Gabby Griffith, number 7, Janelle Flatfoot, number 10, Caitlin Barhorst, number 11, Jana Metz, and number 2, Caitlin Meyer. That's the starters for the Botkins Trojans. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. First, for the visiting Anna Rockets and head coach Kelly Zumberger.
Dave, Kelly's keys to the game here tonight for the Anna Rockets are limit errors on our side of the floor. force Anna out, or excuse me, that's the wrong one. That's for Botkins there. Be dynamic with our hitting selections, scrappy defensively, serve aggressively to keep them out of system. That's what Kelly Zumberger is looking to work for her Rockets tonight.
And for the Botkins Trojans.
For Logan Watercutter's Botkins Trojans tonight to be successful, she feels they need to limit errors on their side of the floor, force Anna out of system, and run controlled offense out of the serve receive. That's something they were struggling with a little bit last week to get into their offense. Is they were struggling on serve receive, and they couldn't get their offense going, and it gave them some fits.
And our officials for tonight's game, Jim Shoemaker and Scott Brewer for tonight's contest. Our keys to the game, as always, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Thanks to folks at Keyhole Pizza for our keys to the contest. We're just about set for action. Anna and Botkins from the Botkins Athletic Complex. Thanks for joining us. Junior varsity contest went to the Rockets as they won in 2 sets. Serve goes to the Rockets, and number 7, Brenna Cobb, 10 aces on the season, will serve it up first. To the back row. Trojans will get it across. Rockets move into their set. To the back row it goes. Hit there by Steinke. Now move it back over. Here comes the set and the hit. And the point for the Rockets. That looked like number 8. Number 8?
Madison Mumal.
Madison Mumal with the point. We were talking about this during the junior varsity game. The Rockets have a lot of young talent, as Coach Kelly Zumberger in her 10th season for the Rockets. I guess you would say she's trying to build the squad back up.
She's got 2 seniors and 2 juniors out there, Dave, on her roster right now, and a lot of number 10s there, sophomores on the floor, on her roster with her. You know, they got 3 coming back that played significant time last year, and Abby George, Brianna Cobb, and Elizabeth Stadler, and they're their 3 leaders.
Trojans looking to pick up their first point. Anna will be on the move. There's the hit. Good play by Steinke. They'll get it over to the right side. The hit for the corner. And that's number 7, Janelle Plattfoot.
Botkins got in system there, Dave. We're able to pick that up off the floor there and then got in system. Jana Metz made a nice set to Janelle Plattfoot, and she came down the line with it.
Tell you, Janelle Plattfoot really hustles out there on the court for the Trojans.
She's their returner, all honorable mention last year from SEAL, Dave, so they lean on her pretty hard.
And the Trojans will pick up the point. As number 12, Kylie Mack, the junior, with the score, the kill, and we are tied at 2-all. And that served just a little bit too long, and Rockets on the serving error will take a 3-2 lead as Mumal will step up to serve it for Anna. Hendrickson. Rockets on the defense. Here comes the set. Over to the right side, down the line, and number 7, Brenna Cobb, puts it in bounds and collects the kill and the points. 4-2.
Not only are the Rockets young, they're trying to replace Madison Jeffries, who's a second-team SEAL last year, and Caitlin Harris. You know, that's some big shoes to fill there for Kelly Zumberger's squad.
Serving error returns it to Botkins as they trail by a point, 4-3 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. To the back row, and Abby George. Here comes the short hit by the Rockets. Hendrickson to try to set it up, and George unable to. Little bumping there with a teammate, threw her off just a bit, and we're tied at 4.
As you see with a lot of young teams, sometimes communication gets in the way a little bit, Dave, you know?
Communication and spacing on the floor. Point goes to the Trojans, so they'll take the early lead at 5-4. as Caitlin Barhorst will stay and serve. She's rattled off 3 points here for Botkins. Strong serve picked up there by George. Cobb, there's a strong hit from the wing by Cynthia Davidson, but it's too long, and the Trojans go up 6-4.
Cobb's a very athletic setter, Dave. She's got some height and got some length to her, and she's real quick on her feet there.
Here comes the set. Davidson trying to get that kill, and she will. Cynthia Davidson, 69 kills coming into tonight's game. That stops the Botkins run. Gives the serve back to the Rockets, who trail by 1 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. To the back row. Strong hit by Caitlin Meyer, and the Rockets unable to handle it, and it makes it 7-5, and Trace Hendrickson will serve it up.
The Lady Trojans quickly get their freshman sensation involved a little bit, Dave. Matching, Anna's Davidson, who's a sophomore.
At the net. Hey, the Trojans are going to win that one. Steinke and teammate Kylie Mack make it happen. And it's 8-5. Trojans looking good here, Jeremy, in the opening stretch.
Leah Steinke's been playing real well right out there in the middle of the net there the last couple games. Logan was talking about that the other day.
There's the short hit by Kenna Pettis, and that'll make it 8-6 as she finds the shot falls within the line. And number 9, Izzy Jenkins will serve. 8-6 our score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And serving error is going to make it 9-6 Botkins. And number 11, Jana Metz, will serve it up. Metz with the serve. Rockets, they'll set it up. Cobb over to Davidson. That's an impressive kill, and it's 9-7 as Davidson slams that one home.
Cobb leads the Anna Rockets with 129 assists coming in the game, and you can tell already, Dave, she loves to go towards Cynthia Davidson.
Metz with the set. And double hit, I believe. It's going to make it 9-8. So the Rockets pull to within 1 with Davidson in serve. She's had 10 aces on the season. Quite capable. Battle over the net. This has got to go over. Nope, guess I missed that one. Here comes the set. Hit to the right side. The set, the hit. Steinke at the net. We are tied at 9 as the Rockets come away with a win.
I'll use a stat from basketball here, Dave. Brianna Cobb is a stat sheet stuffer. She's got a kill, an assist, and a block already. We're just getting going.
They call it a balanced approach to the game. Here comes the set. Rockets defense for the Trojans. They come back, try to get it across. Here comes the set up front. Short hit. Nice work there by the Trojans. Here comes the set to the right side. Doesn't materialize, and the Rockets go up 10-9. Boy, I thought Botkins was in position to take the lead on that possession.
Yeah, I thought they played really well. Good defense there. Gabby Griffith was on the floor 2 or 3 times, and they just couldn't finish it off. Anna helps them out by hitting one out on the serve there, Dave.
That'll even it up at 10 all. That'll put number 17, Gabby Griffith, in the serve. Here come the Rockets. Jenkins back over to the right side. That's Pettis. Short touch by Steinke. Finds the open space. That makes it 11-10. Gabby Griffith stays in serve. Her team up by a point. Nice serve, and she'll collect an ace. And Griffith comes through as the Rocket defense unable to handle Griffith's serve.
little game of runs here tonight, Dave. It seems like every time somebody goes back to serve, they get about 3 in a row, and then the other team does the same thing right back.
It's been a back and forth first set. Right side as they look for the corner, and Brenna Cobb, she will find it and pick up the kill. 12-11. Serve returns to the Rockets. That's Abby George, a 5'2" junior.
That's well placed by Cobb, deep in that corner.
There's the hit. Trojans. To the right side, Steinke looking for the corner. And looks like a violation against the Rockets.
I think Anna was in the net there, Dave. Quite a few unforced errors right now on both teams, kind of giving each other some points. We had two touches. We got a couple in the net and some services going out of bounds.
Here come the Rockets. Off balance hit by Stauder. Back over in the hit by Barhorst. Into the net. Point goes to the Rockets, and it's 13-12. And have a conference is Janelle Plattfoot. I'm going to presume Janelle's captain on the floor. Ask for a rules explanation. And we're all set to go. Brenna Cobb. Trojans.
Nice play. Nice hustle by Janelle Plattfoot there.
There's the hit at the net. Hendrickson's going to win that battle. And it's 14-12, Botkins. Not sure who, somebody else was also in on that one for the Trojans. Somebody rotated in, and big point as the Trojans go up 14-12. Plattfoot with a serve to the back row. Comes back over to the right side, and Mumaw. Barhorst back over to Cobb. Here comes the hit. It's going to be out of bounds as Mumaw's hit out of bounds. We've got a timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, Botkins 15 and a 12. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen. And check us out on Facebook.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Anna takes the timeout. Find themselves trailing 15-12, and game has been fast-paced this set. Fast-paced, and they're wasting absolutely no time on the serve, Jeremy.
It is quick, Dave. We can barely get a word in before the next one serves, and we're talking over the game quite often there, I feel like.
Griffith rather, all the way, and it's going to be out of bounds. So that'll make it 15-13. Griffith's hit a little bit too strong, and that'll put Anna back in serve, and Madison Mumaw will serve it up for the Rockets. Steinke not able to handle it, and that'll make it 15-14.
There's one of Coach Watercutter's keys to the game, a serve receive, Dave. Steinke couldn't get that one going the other direction here. Both teams kind of struggling just a little bit to get in system, and it's causing them fits, and that's probably where the game of runs is coming from.
Rockets get it across. Let's see if the Barhorse will send it to the back row. And there's the point. And we are tied one more time. Several ties in this one.
That time Anna was able to get it in system. They went to their little duo that's worked quite a few times already tonight. Cobb over to Davidson.
Hendrickson tries to go for the spike at the net, but the point is going to go to the Rockets. So after the timeout, Rockets reel off 4 points as Madison Mumau is in serve. Griffiths. Flatfoot. Griffiths is going to hit it again. She'll send it across. Rockets. Cobb with the set at the net. Hendrickson sends it back, and the Rockets recover, and they do.
Great hustle.
Back over Hendrickson on the hit, and that's going to be a mishandle there by Brenna Cobb, and that'll tie this one back up at 16 all.
I think Coach Kelly Zumberger there wanted Stotler to just try to go right back at that one and throw it right down instead of the little tip. Again, there's some youth there. She's a sophomore, but she's played a whole year of varsity last year as a freshman.
Davidson, Hendrickson. Hendrickson and Mack at the net, but the point goes to the Rockets, and they'll take the lead at 17-16.
When Davidson attacks from that outside, she's just hitting it as hard as she can, and she'll just try to hit it right through people.
Flatfoot, Hendrickson. There's the block up front, either to, well, maybe a shared block there by Davidson and Jenkins. And now we've got a timeout. Botkins. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score: the Anna Rockets 18, the Botkins Trojans 16. We're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
18-16, the Anna Rockets are up by 2, and boy, when we talk about a game of swings, we said it just a few minutes ago. This one's swinging back and forth. Anna takes the timeout. They regroup. They go on a run. Botkins, forcing Botkins to take the timeout with it 18-16. Rockets with the serve.
A lot of that at the hands of Cobb and Davidson on the part of Anna over there. They kept going to those two a lot.
And it's in.
5 kills already on the night for Cynthia Davidson.
Davidson, that's a big point too. Stretches it to 3 points. Stoddard with the serve. Meyer with the Botkins hit. Rockets will send it back over. Griffiths up to the net. Here comes Hendrickson. Looking for open space. Cobb will recover, and here come the Rockets. Griffiths, ball's at the net. There's the hit.
Dug out by Steinke. Flatfoot laid herself out again. Great play.
Here comes Davidson at the net. Hendrickson and Mack once again with the point, and that is a very big point. It's now 19-17. Hendrickson with the serve.
A lot of emotion in this game here right now tonight, Dave. Both teams showing a lot of emotion.
Comes the hit from the right side. Soft touch, and Izzy Jenkins picks up point number 20. Botkins will rotate Emerson Walters, number 5, into the lineup. Number 9, Izzy Jenkins will serve it up. Strong serve. Steinke has it. Comes back to Steinke. Rockets trying to keep it alive. They do. hit to the back row by the Rockets and unable to get it over. And Botkins is going to take another timeout. I do believe they do. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, the Anna Rockets 21, Botkins 17. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Botkins takes their second timeout of this set, which with the score at 21-17, in serve Izzy Jenkins. With the serve, Steinke has it. Back over to Metz, back to Steinke, and the point finds the corner, and it's 22-17. Big play there by the Anna Rockets to find the open court. Jenkins stays in serve. Good strong serve, but it's going to be long. A little bit too strong, and it's 22-18. That's going to put Jana Metz in serve for the Trojans. 4-point difference. Anna with the lead on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Here comes Davidson with the kill. 23-18 as the Rockets come up big with that. Madison Mumau will come back in as Morgan Shepard goes out. Cynthia Davidson, 78% serving percentage. She tees it up. Trojans. Here comes the Rocket set at the net. And that'll make it. Oh, the violation goes against the Rockets, so that makes it 23-19. I presume that was a net violation.
Yeah, I don't think she quite got it across the net. It wasn't quite a block. I think she hit it into the net and came back and got it herself.
Davidson up front to Mumau. There's the tip by Cobb. Trojans back on the offensive. Nice soft touch by Barhorst. He'll send it to the backside, across and over. Steinke. Thought the Trojans had one there, but here comes the open space hit by Kenna Pettis.
They found that deep corner. If they're not swinging away at it, they're tipping it deep to the corner back here, Dave. And they're a lot of times going to this, which would be the Trojans' left-hand side over here.
And Abby George, the junior, will serve it. Griffiths will have it. Metz back over to Steinke. Rockets going for point number 25. There's the hit. Trojans escape. 24-19. Looking for the open space, the Rockets. Back over to Plattfoot. Got the point. Janelle Plattfoot, the junior. Smart play by Plattfoot. She finds that open space, and Rockets diving for it, unable to come up with it. And it's a 4-point difference as Steinke in serve. Strong serve. Davidson will handle it. Soft touch at the front by the Rockets. Plattfoot sends it back over. George. Jenkins. And there's the point. And that's 25-20. Tough battle as the Anna Rockets go up 1-0 after one set of play. Our score in that set, Anna 25, Botkins 20. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Say we're underway, and the second set first point goes to the Botkins Trojans.
That first set there, Dave, Cynthia Davidson, 6 kills and a block to kind of get them going. Her and Brianna Cobb are the duo there that's really doing a lot of damage for the Rockets.
Rockets with a 1-0 lead here in the second set. And once again, Davidson finding the open territory, and it's 1-1.
The Trojans seem to be in a lot of times they're in a little bit of a scramble often, Dave. You know, they're not really getting clean receives on serves, struggling to get it where Metz and Plattfoot can set nice, and it's causing some issues.
Botkins on the attack. Now the Rockets. Metz, Plattfoot hits it back. Griffiths will send it deep as Shepard will field it. Here comes the hit by Davidson. Botkins trying to keep it alive. Steinke will send it over to the corner. Botkins recovers. They're on the scramble though.
Yeah, they never really got in system at all, but Anna couldn't take advantage of it.
Pettis hits it into the net, and Botkins has a 2-1 lead here in our early going.
This is probably where Logan Watercutter would like to see Leah Steinke, her 4-year senior who's played a lot of volleyball, step up and try to make an impact here a little bit. She did the other night against Houston, and it worked out real well for her. Trace Hendrickson with a block there again.
Here comes Hendrickson. She goes for the corner. And it's going to be a little long, so we are tied at 2-all. Hendrickson trying to get that kill and hit the corner of the court, but it's a little bit too strong. And Izzy Jenkins will serve it up. Griffiths back over to Plattfoot. Here comes Hendrickson. Rockets on the recover. Davidson gets it across.
Nice dig.
Griffiths at the net. It's going to be in. Smart hit by Brenna Cobb as she found the line. And it's 3-2.
The young lady sees the floor so well. That's about the third or fourth time we've seen that tonight. She sees a spot open up and she quickly goes at it just with that little tip instead of setting, you know, some of her big hitters up front.
That's a long. And we're tied at 3. Plattfoot in serve. Chanel Plattfoot with 34 aces coming into tonight's play to lead the Trojans.
A lot of movement on that ball when she serves it.
Griffiths, Rockets. Here comes Davidson. They want the tip, but they're not going to get the tip, I don't believe. And it's 4-3. Back row too long on the serve, and we're tied at 4. Davidson, 78% server. Flat foot to Hendrickson, soft touch into the net, and Botkins goes up 5-4. Caitlin Meyer, a freshman, will come back into the lineup for Botkins. And Barhorst will pick up the point, and it goes 6-4.
Last time around there, Janelle Plattfoot went to that little quick set to Grace Hendrickson, and that's been working really well all year, but tonight it seems just to be just a little bit off time, and Trace can't get it down. She can't go at it like she's been really doing. She's having to tip it out a lot, Dave.
Jenkins back over to Cobb, who gets it over. And the Trojans go up 7-4. It's out of bounds. Caitlin Barhorst will stay and serve. Hit. Recovery by Botkins, but number 12, Kenna Pettis, has the big hit for Anna, and it's 7-5. Abby George, pretty decent server for the Rockets at about 88%. Flatfoot, Hendrickson, good defense by Davidson. They try to get it over, and a double hit, and Botkins goes up 8-5.
Nice crowd here tonight, Dave.
Yes, there's a lot of enthusiasm. These two teams going at it. It's a big Shelby County Athletic League contest for these two squads. Scramble, Rockets. They'll come back up with it as Mumau will get it across. Griffiths tries to set it up. Flatfoot with a hit. Here comes Jenkins. Strong hit, Griffiths. Boy, what a good one there. She comes back at it, and a well-deserved point for the Botkins Trojans.
Good defense by Gabby Griffith there. Great reaction time.
And we've got a timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. Rockets take the timeout. Our score, Botkins 9, Anna 5. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hendrickson will stay in serve, and Botkins finds themselves with a lead at 9-5 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Trojans have the momentum here.
Coach Zumberger used that timeout to try to break a little momentum. Nice block by Steinke.
Jenkins, there's the hit by Cobb. And boy, I tell you, Brenna Cobb just always seems to come up with a big point for her team. And that makes it 9-6. And we've kind of gone back and forth. First set was like that. Second set here, Botkins kind of getting the edge here early, but still only 3 points as Brenna Cobb with a serve. Griffiths with it. Back over to Metz. Griffiths will send it across. George off to teammate Jenkins, and I believe they're in the net. That'll make it 10-6. Botkins, and they'll have the serve. Botkins trying to get it across. Griffiths in the struggle there. Cobb will set up Stouter, and Stouter out of bounds, and it's 11-6 Trojans. Caitlin Barhorst with the serve. Back row George. Cobb. An open space. That's Leah Steinke. 12-6. Steinke has the point. Trojans up 12-6 on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Anna Rockets just not really playing very clean right now. Very indecisive on a couple things. Maybe a little communication issues and stuff like that.
Here comes the soft touch at the net, and Janelle Plattfoot increases her team lead to 13-6, and Rockets will take their second timeout here. Our score, Botkins 13, the Anna Rockets 6. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports. Coach Kelly Zoomberger for the Rockets takes the timeout. Second timeout here in set number 2, and the Trojans on the move with a 13-6 lead over Anna. At the net with the recovery, the Trojans back over. And Brenna Cobb hit into the net and makes it 14-6 as the point goes to the Trojans, and Jana Metz will be in serve.
Right now, Dave, out there for Kelly Zoomberger's Rockets, she has 4 sophomores, a senior, and a junior, and a lot of them who haven't played a lot of varsity time. I think sometimes at this level, the consistency of effort that it takes from time to time, you get feeling comfortable, and then next thing you know, you're not playing with that edge you were, and then you end up in situations you are now.
Yeah, there's an ace by Jana Metz, and that makes it a 16-6 lead for Botkins, as Ava Reed, a freshman who we saw in the junior varsity contest, is going to rotate in for the Rockets. And the serve into the net stops the run. 7 in a row that time for Botkins. 16-7 our score, and Ava Reed, the freshman, will serve it up.
She's very impressive in the JV game. Very athletic young lady.
Here comes Steinke's hit. Rockets trying to get back in this one. This is Botkins all the way here in set number 2. Davidson, at times a soft touch, but the Botkins recovers. Steinke with a hit. Slammed that one home.
Leah's been playing real well this set. We talked about it early on about her being a 4-year senior and taking over some leadership roles here. She has done that here in this set, Dave. She's at the net a lot, causing some havoc up there with a couple blocks and with a couple kills.
Yeah, the perfect hit that time. Davidson. Griffiths will field it. Flatfoot. And the Rockets will have point number 8 at 17-8. On the violation, that means Liz Stauder will serve it up for the Rockets. Stauder only a sophomore. Griffiths will field it. And Jana Metz kind of caught in between there. And it makes it 17-9. Stauder, good serve. Trojans in position. Steinke keeps it alive as the Rockets return it. Davidson at the net. Steinke got part of it. Steinke will hit it back for the corner, and not quite there, so it's 17-10. Stoddard with a serve. Mets with the set. Here come the Rockets. At the net, and Emerson Waters hit just a little bit short of the net.
Trojans seem to be in this rotation here. They're not quite sure where they want to get their offense from. They're trying to feed Leah Steinke, but then they're getting her on just getting it out of rotation a little bit. And without Hendrickson in there, she's the one that they're trying to go to.
Davidson's hit, I believe, was a little bit long. Yep, 18-11. Yeah, they seem just to be a pinch off. Like that last one really could have been the second hit, could have been there, but they got caught in between a little bit.
And they're having to then free ball it back across, and then it's a little bit of a struggle.
But it's 18-11. They have the lead and the serve. Both coaches off the bench and coaching their hearts out in this one. And if you take a look at these two teams' schedule in the coming weeks, you can understand. Coming week, I should say. It's a little bit challenging. We'll get to that in a moment. Steinke will send it back over. Jenkins. Comes Hendricks, and she'll find the open space. That'll bring the crowd into it.
That's that little quick set that Jana and Trace has been getting together a lot on lately, Dave. We've watched that the last couple weeks. That's worked real well for them offensively. They just haven't been able to get to it very often tonight.
Leah Steinke in serve. Hendrickson, nice touch at the net. Rockets going to recover. Nope. And it's 20-11. So Botkins pulling into that magic zone as they reach the 20-point mark. Steinke still in serve. Goes into the net, and that makes it 20-12. Izzy Jenkins. Strong hit. Rockets get the point as Pettis with a kill and makes it 20-13.
Pettis has been in the middle of the action a lot here in the second set, too. Another nice, young sophomore for Kelly Zumberger's team.
Jenkins with the serve. Hit to the back row by Plattfoot. Hendrickson goes to the point, and it's in. 21-13.
Okay, I don't think Coach Zimberger quite agreed with that one there. I think she thinks Botkins was in the net.
Yeah, she talked to the one official, but call stands, and Davidson trying to get the hit at the net, but it doesn't work out of sync a little bit. And it's 22-13 as the Trojans inch closer with Janelle Plattfoot in serve for the Trojans. Cobb. And there's the point. It's 22-14. Serve is long, and that'll make it, let me correct myself, it's 23-13. Got a point up on the Rockets there, 23-13, but Botkins just needs a couple of points here to wrap this one up. Second set action. Jenkins. And Mumoff picks up point number 14. Ah, I was right. 23-15. That 113 stood up there for a long time. I thought I missed one or added one. George with the hit and the serve. Flatfoot, Hendrickson. It's going to be out. 23-16. As Abby George trying to keep her team in this one.
I think Trojans coach Watercutter would like to see this shut down here real quick, because right now it's not. The Lady Trojans aren't playing real clean here, trying to finish this off.
Here comes the hit, and it's going to be out as Mumaw. And that makes it 24-16, and here we go. Set point coming up, and you got Trace Hendrickson in the serve for Botkins. Hendrickson with the serve. Davidson back over to Jenkins. Stoddard. Trojans respond. Point goes to the Rockets, just out of bounds. They let it fall. And the up official says that's my call, and it stands, and it's 24-17.
That was a close one.
Very close. Jana Metz will come back into the lineup for Botkins as Brenna Cobb will serve it. Griffiths back over to Metz. Steinke with the point, and Botkins evens it up 1 set each as the Trojans take a 25-17 second set victory. So we move on to set number 3. We're even at 1-all. Our second set score, Botkins 25, Vienna Rockets 17. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Second set goes to the Botkins Trojans, so we're even at 1-1. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me tonight, Jeremy Plyman. Third set coming up. It's been typical, a swing back and forth. The second set goes to the Trojans. First went to the Rockets, and young squads, especially the Rockets, they're kind of a little inconsistency on all parts.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Dave. Now, credit the Botkins Trojans in that last set, led by Leah Steinke in that set. 3 kills, 2 blocks. You know, Janelle Plattfoot all over the place out there a couple times.
And the point goes to the Trojans as they start out this third set with a 1-0 advantage as on the serving error by the Rockets.
The young Trojans there often in that last set seem to be in scramble mode, really couldn't get in there to their system, just like they're starting right here in this set.
Griffiths sends it across. And number 9, Izzy Jenkins, will find the point.
You know, Dave, I wanted to get a shout out to a couple young men here today. They had the SEL golf tournament today, the league golf tournament. Sophomore Ross Dietz for Botkins and J.J. Meyer Jr., both first team for the Botkins Trojans. And for the Anna Rockets, young men, Landon Cobb and Seth Hegemeyer were second team.
That sounds like some pretty good golf. And as the Rockets will come back and take the lead 2-1.
Great job by all 4 of those young men, and special congratulations to Laramie's Adam Ballas, 4 times SCAL champion, Dave.
That's
4
impressive.
years in a row. You don't want to use the word legendary too often, but I guess that would be about as close as you can get in your own league.
4 times, that's pretty good. Legendary is a good word to use.
I believe he was 3 under today at the Shelby Oaks.
Davidson hits it to the back row, comes back up front as Meyer tries to handle it. Rockets will take the hit, and George's hit is too long, and it's 3-2 Botkins, and they'll have the serve with Caitlin Barhorse.
Excuse me on that, Dave. Adam Ballas was par, and then Ross Dietz was 3 over, who finished second.
At the net, Hendrickson had the block, and Trojans make it 4-2.
A lot of these sports we're starting to get later into September here. We're starting to head towards tournament time, and they're starting to think that way. And both these teams here are trying to position themselves a little bit for tournament draw coming up here in a couple weeks, add a couple wins to their resume. And for both of them, both these teams, this would be a nice win for them.
That makes it 4-3. Yeah, you take a look at the schedule. We're talking about schedules. Anna comes up next with New Bremen, New Knoxville, Fort Laramie, and Jackson Center from 1 week. So that's a challenge.
That's 4 games that'll make you check yourself, won't they?
That will. They will.
That'll be a challenge for young ladies. There's some opportunities there, though. You can go and play those teams and watch what do they do on a time-by-time basis, and all 4 of them are coached very, very well.
And over the next week, Botkins is Fort Laramie, Upper Side of Valley, and Hardin Northern, and then Jackson Center. So when you look at the Shelby County Athletic League there, they got Fort Laramie and Jackson Center. A couple of them that'll really test your mettle as well.
Exactly.
5-4 our score. Botkins with the lead, and Hendrickson will serve it. That's going to be an ace. I'm calling it an ace, Jeremy.
I'm calling it an ace, too, there.
Well, I don't think there was any doubt.
We'll have to put that mark there for Trace later on.
So what do we got going on here? Did they go to instant replay and didn't tell us?
They just need to ask our opinion up here, Dave. I think
That's
we can get it right. I mean,
that's correct.
We haven't missed any of these calls yet.
No. Actually, we've got a pretty good view from where we're sitting.
And it's a little cooler up here tonight than it's been the last couple weeks.
That's very true. Very true. Well, Hendrickson comes back with another ace. That'll make it 7-4 as Hendrickson on a nice roll here.
Trace wasn't going to mess with trying to hit that one to the line. She just hit it right in the middle.
Comes the hit to the back row, and Rockets. Davidson, this time Botkins handles it. Now I'm trying to make sure I got the right score.
Yeah, things are a little confusing here.
I got it 8-4, but the scoreboard has 7-4. So let's see what we got. Rockets back over to Steinke. Mack will hit it across. Here comes Stoddard. Jenkins had it. Botkins comes back. Stoddard again. Back over to Cobb. Trojans. There's the hit and the kill by Caitlin Meyer.
You know, in the first set, Dave, you go back here for the Rockets, it was Cobb and Davidson time and time and time again.
And we haven't seen that.
We have not seen that.
No.
And when they have gotten to it, the Trojans did a nice job adjusting after that. They're like that, getting their hands on the ball when it comes across.
Yep, much better defenses. Rockets trying to get a point here. 8-4 our score. Steinke will hit it and get the point. That'll make it 9-4.
In that first set, it didn't look like the Trojans were up there challenging Davidson at the net, and since then they have. And the young Davidson's struggling to make an adjustment here a little bit.
Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We got a break in the action. Anna calls the timeout. Our score, Botkins 9, Anna Rockets 4. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen. And check us out on Facebook.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
9-4 our score. Botkins with the lead as Hendrickson will serve it up again. Good things have happened tonight with Trace Hendrickson in serve for Botkins. Davidson back over to Cobb. Here comes Davidson. Off of the Trojans and out of bounds, and that'll make it 9-5. But as we were talking between sets, Botkins' play at the net has been a lot better because Davidson really had a strong first set, Jeremy.
And we talked about that, Dave, and we noticed Kylie Mack and Leah Steinke and Hendrickson are all up at the net there challenging Davidson. That time we talked about it also about, Davidson making some adjustments. And if you notice here in the last 2, she's been moved to the middle instead of hitting from the outside. She's coming down the middle. So Kelly Zumberger, 10 years of experience, says, well, we can do some little changes here.
Yeah, and Davidson just picks the kill up, makes it 9-6. As Izzy Jenkins, a sophomore, with the serve. Griffiths back over to Metz and hit a little bit short. Now after the timeout, the Rockets starting to make some noise here. It's 9-7. Jenkins. Serve goes astray, and it's 10-7. And number 11, Jana Metz, a sophomore, will serve it up for the Trojans.
Man, they're a quick pace. They're not taking much time back there at all.
Serve is long, and it's 10-8. And Cynthia Davidson in serve. Strong serve. Steinke digs it out. Flatfoot with the hit, or rather Meyer with the hit. Here come the Rockets. Griffiths, good. I thought it was. Goes astray, and the Rockets get the point. That's a tough one to react on as Gabby Griffith tried to dig it out. But Davidson will have it.
Madison Moomaw, another sophomore for the Rockets, is, quietly has put together a nice little game here. We've called Davidson quite a few times and Jenkins and Pettis, but, they also got Madison Moomaw over there who's playing real well tonight for them.
Griffiths with the serve. Moomaw comes back to Moomaw, looking for it. Griffiths with the dig out. Here comes the hit as Trojans try to recover, looking for the open space. Griffiths with a great save there. Shot, and it's going to be out of bounds as Caitlin Barhorse couldn't quite keep that one in. Boy, Gabby Griffith made a couple of great hustling plays there.
She's been all over the floor tonight, Dave. Anna on putting together their little run now.
Griffiths comes to the right side, and Steinke, and she'll get the point. 12-10, Trojans go back up. Hendrickson will come in. And Emerson Walters will go out.
You know, for the Lady Trojans tonight, when they've needed their big play, Leah Steinke's been in the middle of it. You know, she's had some blocks at the net. She's had a couple of them that have been overpassed from Anna, and she's put right back down at them. You know, unfortunately, short on the serve there.
And it's 12-11. That one hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Janelle Plattfoot gets it in the back of the head. Cobb with the serve. Rockets trying to tie it up. George. Here comes the set. Hendrickson winds up and hits it in. Makes it 13-11. Hendrickson with a big kill. As number 12, Kylie Mack, will come back into the Botkins lineup. Janelle Plattfoot in serve for the Trojans. 13-11. Margin is 2 for Botkins. Rockets managed to get it over. Plattfoot with a set. Back to the backside, and Mack hits it long, but the Rockets are keeping it alive.
Great effort by both teams here.
Here's Hendrickson at the net. Across it comes. Big point for both these teams here. Soft touch by Barhorst.
Yeah, these are ones you want to come away with.
Plattfoot back over to Barhorst. Up front, looking for the
Deep
corner. Is Cobb. Into the net. Just got under it just a little bit. Caitlin Barhorst did, and that makes it 13-12. Two teams just exchanging points right now as
Great rally.
Madison Mumau will step to the serving line. As the Rockets will serve it up. They'll collect the ace as Mumau gets it. Mumau with the ace. It's 13 all. Got to get it reversed there. Point goes to the Rockets.
Coach Watercutter with a timeout.
Got a timeout. Logan Watercutter, our score. The Anna Rockets 14, Botkins Trojans 13. We're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Botkins takes that timeout, all brought to you by Precision Strip. Rockets to get the point, and suddenly, just like that, we shifted around, and it's 15-13. Rockets with the lead.
We talked about this the other night calling a game. I don't know if volleyball may be the game that has the most momentum swings in it and where it means the most than any sport.
It seems to swing almost by point. 16-13. I'll tell you what, when it was 9-4 and Anna took that timeout, you did not anticipate this kind of a rally for the Rockets.
No. I'll tell you what, right now, Dave, leading this deal, Izzy Jenkins. She's got 3 kills in that time period.
Hendrickson, they're not going to get that one, though. Hendrickson comes up with a big kill, and it's 16-14 to stop the rocket run and put Caitlin Barhorst at the line for Botkins to serve it up. Morgan Shepard returns to the Rocket lineup. Barhorst serve handled by George at the net. Davidson. And that's going to be in as Caitlin Meyer finds it. Boy, what a great hit by the freshman.
Well deep into that corner.
16-15.
Coach Watercutter, when she changed that defense up again, Davidson was back on the outside trying to hit over the top of Kylie Mack and Trace Hendrickson again. There she got one.
Davidson back in the game, and that's a big point for the Rockets as they bump it back up to 2. We're at 1-1 here. Third set action. Meyer. Hit is a little short, and it's 18-15. Liz Stouter trying to.
She got 2 aces on the night.
Keep the Rockets in the lead here. Davidson. Griffiths with a nice dig. Steinke sends it to the back row to Cobb. I'd rather make that Shepard. It goes all the way back in. Griffiths.
Great hustle.
Going to send it.
Saying it crossed on the outside of the bar.
Outside of the bar going back over.
Yep.
Boy, that's a tough one. But then it landed right inside.
Yep. Especially when you had hustle going on like that. Both teams hustling out there.
Got another timeout. Our timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, Anna 19, Botkins 15. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
And we are back after the timeout, brought to you by Precision Strip. Botkins takes the timeout, and the hit by Stouter. Her team up by 4. Here comes Hendrickson. She'll find it. Another kill by Hendrickson. She's putting together, as always, a good game. Pretty consistent.
She was struggling they struggled to get her involved in the first 2 sets there. They were trying to find her, they just could not get her involved. And here in the 3rd set, she's got 3 kills and a block and an ace.
Big difference for the Botkins Trojans. 19-16, here comes Davidson trying to muscle it in, and she does. Boy, as you said, she winds up and lets her fly with that hit.
I felt in the second set there, she wasn't winding up as hard, and now she's kind of, as the Lady Rockets have made their run, she's kind of went back to that. I'm just going to hit it hard.
On the serve, Izzy Jenkins. Metz. Over to Steinke. Here come the Rockets. Davidson at the net. Sends it to the back row. Meyer.
Speaking of having a nice set, Caitlin Meyer, the young freshman for the Lady Trojans, got 3 kills here in the set.
Doing the job, that's for sure. Caitlin Meyer is Trojans with the serve. Back over to Pettis. Metz. at the net, and gets Brenna Cobb. Shared block probably with one of her teammates, makes it 21-17, maybe Pettis. McKenna Pettis, as number 6 will serve it up. Davidson. Crossed it goes. Comes the hit. Trojans. It's going to be out. That makes it Rockets with the point. Makes it 22-17 as Davidson trying to do the job in serve. Steinke at the net. Rockets will return it. And they get their 23rd point. Cobb and Pettis up front. And into the net. That one goes. That'll make it 23-18. Rockets within 2 points. Gabby Griffith will serve it up. Anna on the attack, and that's going to go long as Cobb hit it too strong. 23-19. Griffith trying to keep it alive for the Trojans. The senior will serve it up. Stoddard. Here comes the hit by Mumau. Back and forth we go. Soft touch by the Trojans. At the net. And the point goes to the Trojans as they win that battle. That's a pivotal battle at the net there, Jeremy.
Yeah, they are. Leah Steinke's playing real well up there. We're at 23-20. You know, it was 23, I believe, 18, 17.
23-17.
Lady Trojans putting a nice little fight together here after the Rockets fought back from 9-4.
Mumau is going to get the 24th point, and we're on the cliff right now. 24-20.
Very competitive game here. Both teams really showing a lot of effort. You see a lot of young ladies on the floor.
Abby George with the serve. Griffith. Metz. Steinke. Comes the set. Mumau has to step outside and get it over. Trojans regroup. And Plattfoot will get that point. Tips the net inside the line, and it's 24-21.
Trojans needed a point there, and Jenna Metz knew exactly who she wanted to go to. It was Janelle Plattfoot. You could see her looking there almost the whole time that ball was coming down to her.
And the serve by Steinke. It's going to be out of bounds, and Trojans sneak to within 2 points, and Anna will take a timeout. Our score, Botkins 24. Anna 24, Botkins 22. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
2 point difference in this one. Anna trying to go for the set win and the 25th point. Steinke, however, will serve it for the Trojans. After the Anna timeout. Third set action. We're even at 1-1, and into the net it goes. And the Rockets will take a third set victory, 25-22 over Botkins. And Anna goes up 2-1 as we move on to set number 4. Our score in set number 3, the Anna Rockets 25, the Botkins Trojans 22. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Fourth set of volleyball coming up here at the Botkins Athletic Complex, and 2-1 advantage the Anna Rockets as we move on to the fourth set. Recapping our scores, Anna took a set number 1 victory, 25-20. Botkins came back with a 25-17 win in set number 2, and boy, in a real dogfight, set number 3 goes to the Rockets, 25-22.
We talked in that, just in the off air there a little bit, Dave. We talked about the timeout used by Kelly Zumberger at 9-4 in that third set, and her young Rockets just did not look into it, and they came out of that and fought their way back in a real hard-fought game. And then credit Logan Watercutter's Lady Trojans too. They were down 23-17 in that third set and fought it all the way back and lost 25-23, I believe it was there. You know, so both teams really fighting hard, understanding how important this game is.
Yeah, it was 23-17. The Trojans took it down to the final point and hit inside. It goes to the Rockets, and that goes to Botkins. It's out, excuse me. It's 2-1. Trojans up. And Steinke will serve. Tough hit to the back row. Soft touch there by Davidson. And Janelle Plattfoot, ever the savvy front line player, gets the point for the Trojans. Soft touch, open court. Trojans up 3-1.
It'll be real interesting to see, Dave. It's getting a little bit warmer in here, and we're in 3 long sets with a lot of points going deep. You got a couple of these young ladies who are playing all the way around. How's that going to affect them as we go through into this fourth set? And right now, it's not affecting the Lady Trojans.
Nope, Hendrickson right on the line. And it's 4-1. Botkins on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard has the early lead. Steinke in serve. Davidson back over to Cobb. Back to Davidson. And it's the second point for the Rockets. Boy, what a bullet by Davidson.
That's 13 kills on the night. But we noticed that time there, nobody up at the net to go to get in her line of vision there.
Izzy Jenkins sends it back over to Plattfoot. Plattfoot goes for the middle. Rockets recovery. Good opportunity by Davidson again. And it's 4-3. Izzy Jenkins stays in serve. 4-3. 1 point Rocket lead. Jenkins will collect the ace. And we're tied at 4.
Late in that last set there, Davidson was getting a little bit more involved from the middle, and it looked like maybe Coach Watercutter has changed what they were doing because they were struggling with it a little bit. Now they've moved her back outside. It's kind of maybe a little bit of a cat and mouse game here between Coach Watercutter and Coach Zumberger here.
Hendrickson back over. Here comes Davidson again. Fielded by Steinke. Barhorse takes it across. Here come the Rockets. And they're going to get the point. The Rockets will take the 5-4 lead. As Izzy Jenkins stays in serve.
I haven't kept the stat yet tonight, Dave, on it, but I feel like there's a lot of service points when Jenkins is back in the back row serving for the Anna Rockets.
I think our serving percentage is pretty high. Hendrickson Tries to power it in. Picked up by Cobb. Back over to Davidson. At the net. A little bit short by Barhorst, and it's 6-4. Boy, we're just talking about swings, and here we go.
Here back the other way. It was 4-1 Trojans, and now we're back to 6-4 Rockets.
Back and forth we go. Izzy Jenkins.
Great high school volleyball here tonight on NKTelco.
Jenkins' serve is just a little bit short. And that makes it 6-5. As Janelle Plattfoot will serve it up. Plattfoot sends it to Shepard, and Cobb trying to save it.
Hit the light there and change directions on her.
That'll make it 6-all. Plattfoot going to be out. And the Rockets take a 7-6 lead. First lead of the night for Anna.
Talk about Leah Steinke and Janelle Plattfoot playing all the way around for the Lady Trojans. Brianna Cobb and Cynthia Davidson playing all the way around for the Lady Rockets here.
Caitlin Meyer re-enters for Botkins. Soft touch, and it's going to go out as Mumoff had the change up. Trojans unable to return it, makes it 8-7. Abby George in serve. Plattfoot to Mack. Here come the Rockets. Davidson sends it to the back row. Hendrickson partially blocked by the Rockets. Strong hit, and Hendrickson with the good defense. As Mumoff couldn't quite get it over. We're deadlocked at 8. Hendrickson in serve.
Stoddard at the net there causing the Lady Trojans a little issues on one side, and then Hendrickson returns the favor.
There's the tip. Stoddard will bring it back out. Rockets send it over. Griffiths. Plattfoot. Steinke.
Oh, good hustle.
Jenkins with the save, and here come the Trojans. Meyer hits it over, and Rockets hit it out of bounds, so Trojans will go back up 9-8, and Hendrickson will stay in serve.
Trojans' young Caitlin Meyer quietly putting together herself a nice game. Probably one of her best games so far. She's got 5 kills on the night already.
There's the pass to Stoddard. She winds up and powers it home, and we're deadlocked at 9. Must be 9-8. Missed one again.
Well, I think it's 9-9 here, Dave. I
go.
think they're struggling with the scoreboard. It was just flashing there a little bit.
They're usually pretty quick over there.
Yeah, Addison Klima, nice young freshman over there on the scoreboard tonight for the Botkins Trojan. Adding the points up one at a time.
9-9 our score. To the back row it goes, and George Davidson moves over to this side and puts the Rockets in the lead with a kill. Brenna Cobb will serve it. Meyer hits it across. Rockets going to set it up. Mumoff. Yeah, she'll get the point. That's 11-9. Cobb's a 90% server. 90% serving percentage. Griffiths. Back over to Metz. Steinke. Point there, I think it was Izzy Jenkins.
Izzy Jenkins.
I tell you, she's having a nice game.
Just consistently there somewhere. Either getting kills or getting blocks or just causing a little bit of distraction at the net.
Timeout Botkins. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, the Anna Rockets 12, Botkins Trojans 9. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
We are in set number 4. The Anna Rockets have a 2-1 edge, and right now they have a 12-9 lead as Trojans take the timeout as Brenna Cobb serves it up for the Rockets. Metz gets it over to Steinke. Rockets recover on defense. Moomaw, Flatfoot, Steinke, Moomaw, or rather Stoddard, excuse me. Rockets, they'll send it back over in Jenkins. Flatfoot, and a little communications break down there, and it's costly for the Trojans. I think Meyer was thinking she could get that shot she had in the previous set to fall, and serve goes to the Rockets. They'll send it back over. Steinke, Flatfoot, Steinke. And Steinke.
Leah's found that little middle couple times there tonight on that little tip across. I don't know if it just kind of opens up there as Anna's being real aggressive on the block, but she's found that real nicely.
Nice soft touch into the open space. 13-10. Anna with the lead on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Meyer. She found it again, Jeremy. Makes it 13-11. Boy, she's got that one down.
Exactly. She's got 6 kills, and I think all of them have gone to that opposite corner. You know, Dave, we got a great game here tonight. A big one in the SCAL is Loramie and Russia tonight. I think both those teams are both undefeated. That's for the lead right now on the first round through.
5-0 in league play. And Flatfoot will find the open space.
Both these teams will get to talk with their other coaches real quickly here as they head down the road and play them here in the next week. The Redskins coming to town on Saturday.
Those are all coming up for these two young squads. There's Davidson. Count that one.
Out. They called it deep.
Called it deep once again. I lose the corner.
The corner down there. Now they're changing it.
Yeah, I thought so. Looked pretty good. But I got a water bottle and an audio board in the way, too. There's the serve by Stoddard. Liz Stoddard, a sophomore for the Rockets. Back row. Rockets trying to get in sync. Moomaw will send it across.
Both teams struggling to get in system here in the last couple.
Moomaw hits it across. Here comes a set. Flatfoot cannot quite get it through as the Rockets hold tight. Here comes the return. Griffiths will send it across. Battle at the net, still alive. And it's going to go out on the hit by Shepard, unfortunately for the Rockets.
Great rally right there. Leah Steinke at the net. Her and it looked like Caitlin Barhorse, I believe, were up there. Davidson tried to just flat hit right through him, and not on that one. She's done it a couple times tonight, but she couldn't get it through on that one.
Quite a battle at the net, that's for sure. Shepard over to Cobb. Here comes Davidson with the kill and the 16th point for the Rockets. Davidson loves that spot, but We saw it in the first set, and then it disappeared for a while.
Now she's back out there.
Izzy Jenkins, she'll serve it up. And number 6, that's Davidson one more time with a kill, and it's 17-13.
17 kills on the night.
Morgan, let's see. Rockets with the serve. That's Izzy Jenkins. Here comes the set. They go the other way this time. Pettis hits it across. Softer touch. Trojans trying to get the point, and Caitlin Barhorst finds the court, and it's 17-14. Kylie Mack will re-enter.
In the last set there, Dave, Janelle Plattfoot, the leader for the Trojans there, was a little bit quiet. Now it looks like this set they're trying to get her way more involved. Jana Metz setting her quite often.
Davidson, Hendrickson gets a part of it. Plattfoot will save it. Hendrickson with the set over to the right side. Barhorst hits it.
A lift?
A lift, I believe. So that'll make it 17-15. Here comes the Davidson hit. That should be long. The point goes to the Rockets.
They're calling tip now.
Oh, a tip. Oh, that makes sense because it looked long to me.
Yeah.
And it's 18-15, big point if you're Botkins.
Yeah.
Trying to mount a rally here. And they're going to...
Janelle's going to want an explanation here, I think.
The official and Janelle Plattfoot as they converse.
You know, I always think this is one of the neat things of high school sports when you have this kind of conversation where you have a young kid like a Janelle Plattfoot who's a leader for the Trojans. You have a Brianna Cobb that they can come over and they have the adult conversations with the referees, you know, and try to work this out of what exactly happened there.
And the officials are going to converse a little bit here on this point. It's a critical point, so certainly don't want to lose track of it. I thought it was out if it wasn't tipped. If it was tipped, of course, that's a different story.
Yeah, this is critical. Like you said, Dave, it's at 18-15 now. If they reverse this call, it's at 17-16, and the Trojans are serving.
That's a big difference. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity volleyball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Friday, September 23rd at 7 p.m. and Tuesday, September 27th at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So the decision has been made.
We are going to replay it.
We're going to replay it. And that'll make it, the score stays at 17-15. That means Plattfoot stays in serve, and Kelly Zumberger gets the explanation from one of the officials, and not sure she's in total agreement, but the call originally went her way, so understandable.
Understandable.
But it's conversation is complete. This is the way we're going to play it. 17-15. Trojans with the serve. Plattfoot. It's going to be long. And that'll make it 18-15. So serving error occurs, and Cynthia Davidson will step up to serve it for the Rockets. Plattfoot. Hendrickson. Count it, 18-16. Right on the line, and Caitlin Barhorst will serve it for the Trojans as they pull to within 2 points on the First National Bank first scoreboard.
I think even our line judges are sweating this out today, Dave. They've been awfully active back there also.
I'll tell you, I feel sorry for the line judges. It's not been an easy game.
No.
A lot of close calls. Hendrickson trying to go for the spike. Here comes Mumau, and she'll get it. Nice effort, Madison Mumau.
Hendrickson tried to take that one through Cobb right there, and she kind of met her right at the net.
Thought Hendrickson was going to get that point, but it doesn't go, and it's a 3-point Rocket lead. Flatfoot. Mack looking for open court. In the net. Point goes
to the Trojans.
To the Trojans, and I guess that was on Brenna Cobb. 19-17. Hendrickson will serve it up. And just out, makes it 20-17. I think I would pass on being a line judge tonight.
Yeah, I think I would too. Plus the volleyball team did a little thing here to try to get more students here tonight. They're dressed up. They gave away a gift card to, a random winner, and they were throwing some things out early. So you got some more students here.
It's a lively night here.
Exactly.
At Botkins. Well, send it across. Davidson, Cobb, Mumau. Here come the Trojans, and the tip by Flatfoot goes into the net, and it's 21-17. So now Brenna Cobb, the junior, we got a timeout. Botkins will take it. Key part of this game, 21-17 our score. The Anna Rockets with the lead. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
21-17, Rockets with the serve, and there is Liz Stouter. And it's 22-17, and boy, we're talking about the little things that make a difference in a game. I mean, it just seems to be so many of them in tonight's 4 sets.
And we go back to that, we talked about it, that we had that replay where they replayed that ball, and that was a big call. If that would have went the Trojans' way, that would have put them within 1, and instead the next serve out, Janelle Flatfoot hits it deep, and since then the Trojans are fighting from behind here a little bit.
Flatfoot to Steinke getting the point, or excuse me, number 11, Jana Metz with the point. And it's 22-18, big point by Jana Metz.
We talk about the activity of the line judges here, and there's nothing like a bunch of young teenagers being in the crowd to let you know that you probably haven't been right, and at least not right enough for them.
That serve is long, that's right.
We've heard them a couple times tonight.
Yeah. 5-point lead for the Rockets as they get to the edge here, try to wrap this one up. Stoddard with the serve. Steinke will get the point.
Lady Trojans really putting up a fight here. These games, this is not, in all 4 of these games, even, the Rockets came back in the second set down and made it real competitive at the end. And even here at the end, the Trojans in the second or third and fourth set are doing the same thing, putting up a good fight.
Metz, Steinke, in, out, it's going to be in. 24-19. Boy, what a return there by the Rockets. And we're down to the final point for Anna. Liz Stoddard in serve. Strong serve. Griffiths goes to the floor. Steinke can't quite get it, and that makes it 25-19, and a 3-1 victory for the Anna Rockets. In set number 4, our score, Anna 25, Botkins 19. We'll be back with our recap. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports. Back here at the Botkins Athletic Complex, the Anna Rockets pick up a Shelby County Athletic League win. They move to 5-7 overall, even their league record of 3-3. Tough loss for the Botkins Trojans. They fall to 5-8 and 1-5 in conference play. Set number 1 went to the Anna Rockets 25-20. Botkins bounced back with a 25-17 second set win. Sets 3 and 4 just about as close as you can get them. Set number 3, 25-22. Rockets win, and then in the fourth set, Anna Rockets take a 25-19 victory and win 3-1. So let's take a look at the overall numbers here for tonight's match.
You know, Dave, we go back and look at the winning numbers for the Anna Rockets here. They were led by Cynthia Davidson with 18 kills on the night. She had a block in there, but she wasn't alone in there. You know, Madison Moomal, 7 kills, 2 aces. The stat sheet's just littered with some of these young sophomores and juniors here. Brianna Cobb, 6 kills, an ace, 3 blocks, also running as their setter, had numerous assists on the night. For the Lady Trojans tonight, we had Trace Hendrickson with 6 kills and 6 blocks. She played well. Leah Steinke at the net was causing all kinds of issues in there for the Lady Trojans. She had 8 kills on the night. And then the young freshman, Caitlin Meyer, we talked about it. She found that back corner, that opposite corner numerous times for 6 kills tonight. So she had herself a real nice evening tonight.
So a good win for the Anna Rockets, young team, and both these teams, as we talked about, begin to head into the Fort Loramie, New Bremen parts of their schedules, which is quite difficult. 2 incredibly talented teams in our area, and that's one thing Coach Zumberger mentioned. It's tough when you're playing, you know, quality opponents day in and day out with your schedule, but a good win for the Rockets as they pick up win number 5. And our player of the game tonight is Cynthia Davidson. As you said, Jeremy, 18 kills, had a great first set. Disappeared for a little bit, but came on strong at the end in the last couple of sets.
Yeah, in the first set there, it seemed like Brianna Cobb was hunting her out quite a bit, and that was working real well. Then Logan Alftehauer changed some things around. They moved Trace Hendrickson. They moved Kylie Mack up on the net a little bit and didn't let her free swing. And then she kind of went, you know, I think the young lady that was, you know, she's a sophomore, so she's still doing some adjusting. She made some adjustments in the second and third there and wasn't as active. And then she came back around in the fourth set and she was real active there again.
Yeah, quite a chess match there for a while between the two coaches as you know, the battling there with Davidson and positioning her, as you said, during the earlier tonight. And Rockets come out ahead in this one, 3-1. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, and NKTelco. Keys to the game tonight brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First. Starting lineup sponsor, Emerson Climate Technologies. Our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. Additional sponsors of tonight's broadcast: Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, and St. Henry Bank. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity volleyball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replays Friday, September the 23rd at 7 p.m., Tuesday, September the 27th at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So the Anarockets come away with a 3-1 win over the Botkins Trojans. Thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me tonight, Jeremy Plyman, and you have been watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.